All right. Words that I never thought I'd be asking you, Tom, but I'm going to ask you. Is Phillip Rivers playing for the Colts this Sunday?
The final decision, Rich, from what I understand, is not going to come until at least Saturday on Phillip Rivers, which makes sense. He's 44. I'm 44. I'm not attempting to play in the NFL, but anytime that I undertake any physical activity that I have not done in a while, when I go out to briefly shovel a little bit of my driveway that might not have been cleared off well enough, if I lift any boxes, if I get out of bed a certain way, I wait until the next day to see, am I going to be feeling this for a while here? Did I injure anything? They're trying to be as deliberate as they can with Phillip Rivers. Right away, the first practice on Wednesday, he was splitting the first team reps with Riley Leonard, who's dealing with a low-grade PCL sprain. Doesn't sound like that's going to be a big issue for him. Full participant in practice the past couple of days. I would not rule out the possibility, Rich, that we see both quarterbacks play on Sunday in Seattle. It would make some sense. Phillip has already said, and certainly people can be their own judge of what Phillip weighs at this point, what type of shape he's in. Seems like perhaps after 5 years away, like most people, he may not be quite as svelte as he used to be, although, as he said himself, it's not like I was ever getting away from anybody. Maybe short yardage, goal line, or their packages for Riley Leonard. Do they want to put, if Phillip Rivers indeed starts, 70 snaps on him or kind of ease him into the mix? Does it even make sense to put him out there after just a few practices or hold him back for another week? Those are the final decisions that need to be made on Saturday. I would say at this point it would be a surprise if Phillip Rivers does not play on Sunday against the Seahawks. And for the Colts, the sense that I got talking to people last night is whatever it looks like on the field, we know this. In his workout on Monday, I was told his arm looked exactly the same. If anything, he might even have a little more velocity on it than he had back in 2020 because he hasn't had that just, all the reps on his arm through the years. But body-wise, all those things, how does he rebound? How does his arm rebound? Those are all open questions because there's really not a whole lot of precedent for this. Even if they go to Seattle with Phillip or without him and lose that game, you're still in a position where you got the next couple games at home. If you're able to win those, you got 10 wins going into Houston in Week 18. That's not to say this game doesn't matter. If somehow you can steal one from the Seahawks, that would obviously, put you ahead of the game. But the 49ers and the Jaguars at home, those are two really, really big games here. So, kind of the tightrope that they got to walk here. Does it make sense to expose Phillip in the Seattle game? Just get him out there, get his feet wet, let him see game speed, or do you hold him back another week? Again, I would be surprised if we don't see Phillip Rivers on Sunday, but final decision is not coming until at least tomorrow.
All right, 40-something Tom Pelissero giving us information and perspective at Tom Pelissero for those who might know of a good chiropractor in the Minneapolis area for Tom right here on the Rich Eisen Show.
Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.